Hey y'all, thank y'all for coming back to the channel. It's your girl, I Love Betsy. So today we're gonna make a mug. But you can use it for like shirts or anything like that. But I'm gonna show you how I do it. This is what I made for myself of my baby. I made it for Mother's Day for myself. So it's just the word mom and then just some pictures inside. So you don't have to do the word mom. You can do whatever title you want, and you can do whatever pictures. But basically, I'm gonna show you how I do it. I'm going to make Babe a cup too, because I have to make mock-ups so I can, advertise. So I'm gonna make a mug for Babe. He picked his pictures out. I actually was gonna create one for him already. I was already done, just had printed off. But he wanted to pick out his own pictures, so that's what I'm gonna do for you guys today. But yeah, so we're gonna show you how I did this. I'm gonna put it on a mug. I have put it on t-shirts before. That's all I have done, t-shirts and mugs. That's all I've done for this design. So yeah, keep following me, keep watching me, and I'll show you how I did it. Alrighty, so I'm going to turn on my computer. I love how it unlocks by itself. Let's get out of here. All right. So what I do is I use Silhouette Studios. That's what I use. Let me set you guys up a little bit better. Ooh. Alrighty, y'all. So I have my pictures here. Babe wanted to pick out his own pictures, which is totally fine. So I can make this video for y'all. But so whenever I have a customer like want this design, I always have them send more more pictures than the letters. So for example, dad is 3 letters, so I would have asked them to send me 4 or 5, just because you have to play around to make sure the picture looks good in that letter, okay? Because sometimes like the O's or the I's, you just want to make sure whatever title or whatever letter that you have, the picture will look good in it, okay? So what I do for my blind self is I like to make it as big as possible, and it doesn't matter if it's off the sheet or anything like that, just because I'm just making it big. So let's just do it like this. Maybe I can see. Okay. Where's all my pictures at? Let me just move them over here just so I can see them. Okay, zoom back in. Okay. All right, so I haven't done these pictures before. I made one for him, but I picked out my own pictures, so I don't know if they look good or if I have to use another picture. So we're gonna find out together. So basically, here is my word, titled Dad. Here's my picture. So now let's see what order I want it. So basically, I think I want this one right here for the A, just because it's like littler. And then the other ones I'm gonna have I'm gonna have this one first, the Texas one, and then the last one, okay? So what I do now is, so I always ungroup the letters, okay? Just because when you don't ungroup it, like this one picture will be for all the letters, and I want individual pictures. So I ungroup, which how you do that is, I'm gonna show you. So these are grouped, which means if I move my word, all the letters move with it. I want them to be individual letters. So I'm gonna ungroup it. So you click on it. So you see that square. Okay. I'm going to right click it and ungroup it, or you can go to object and go to ungroup right here. Okay. But it's just easier to, I just right click it, okay? So now I ungroup it, which means, so if I click out and I see this letter just moves by itself. So that's what I want, okay? Hopefully y'all can see the little faint red line. So all the letters are individual, okay? So let's work with this first letter, which is gonna be D. I'm gonna have this picture of my son, or our son, at the drag race. So what you do is, I always put my picture in front of that letter to make sure it fits. Sometimes you might have to crop the picture, which how you crop a picture is with this slicing tool right here. But I don't think I need to crop it yet. So let's just see what I need to do first. So okay, so I put my my picture in front of the letter, and you want to make sure that the whole picture covers it. So let's see. See, as you can see right here, it didn't cover it. Okay, when you don't cover it, then it's not gonna make the letter D. So what I'll do is I'll just stretch my picture just a little bit and make sure it just covers it. Okay, so I see that it's covering it all around. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm gonna get my mouse and I'm going to get my little box and make sure I have both the first D and that picture. Okay, so you see these A and D's are over here, but I just have the picture and that first D in the little box. So I'm gonna do it again. You get your little box and you're gonna move your mouse down towards the left. Make sure I get the whole entire box. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go to this right side and I'm going to click on, it is like, let's see, you see it? It's like the little square and circle, okay? I'm going to pick, well, actually, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's go backwards. So I'm going to, first I'm going to send this picture to the back. I'm sorry. So you're going to right click it and put send to the back. Let me zoom out. So I'm going to send to the back because I want to make sure he is properly in this letter. So I'm going to zoom in real quick. Hopefully y'all can see this. So the letter D is like a faint red line. So now you want to make sure he might like whoever's in the picture is going to be looking nice in it. Okay, so let's see. So here is the letter D and here is the middle, right? So at first my son was like that. So when it's going to cut my son's eye out. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna position the picture for him to be on this side so I can see the whole of my son. Okay, so as you can see, it's all covered up. Okay, and so now I'm going to highlight the whole picture and the D, and now I'm gonna hit crop. Okay, so I just highlighted, now I'm gonna hit crop, and as you can see now, he is in the picture. Okay, but I don't like it. I wanna scoot him a little bit more, so I'm just gonna click the arrow button. So now I'm just gonna move the picture towards the right because I want him to be, his face and that helmet to be on the right side of the D. So you basically just gotta play with it to make sure it's gonna fit. So now I'm gonna highlight it again. Highlight it again and crop it. So there you go. Look, he looks a little bit better. Let's see, maybe, there we go. Crop it. Okay, so that's that. So I'm done with the letter D. Now I'm gonna work on this letter A, and I'm gonna use this Texas picture. Okay, so I already can see that it's not gonna fit at all, so I'll move this other D over. So basically I'm going to make this picture kind of stretch a little bit to make sure it covers the whole letter. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna send it to the back because I want the A to be in front so I can see what, like where my boards are gonna be in the picture. So as you can see, my son's ear will be out. He will be cut off, his glasses right here and right here. So what would I do? So basically you just gotta play with it. So as you can see right here, it's not all the way covered. So I'll make sure to cover it. Let me see. I'm gonna try to see. I'm gonna use my slicing tool because I think I'm gonna cut this out, so it won't be as much, and for them to stretch out a little bit. Okay, so that's that. Now I'm gonna highlight it. I'm gonna see what it looks like. I'm gonna crop it. that looks okay. See, my son's in it. He got the Texas sign. My boyfriend's glasses is not so, doesn't look too weird. So that's fine. Okay, so that's done. Now I'm gonna do this other D. Okay. And as you can see, it's not gonna cover the D all the way. See, this is the D. So I gotta make this picture a little bit bigger. And then now I'm gonna send it to the back. See, my picture's not straight, so I gotta, you know, just basically just play with it. Make sure it's covered. See, as you can see, like either way, my son or my man's gonna be cut in the middle. Let's see, can you see that? Let me move this D. Can y'all see it? Like either way I move this picture, my son's gonna be cut out or he's gonna get cut out. So what I would do is I would just either focus for them to be all together on one side of the letter, which I probably do this side. And if it doesn't work, then I'll probably use a different picture. Okay. And I want to make sure like another letter is not touching the picture, because when you crop it, it's gonna get on here too. So that's why I like to ungroup it to make sure it just gets whatever letter. So I don't like what this looks like. So I will have to look for another picture. Oops. So I'll be right back till I find another picture of the boys. Okay, so I found another picture. Let's see if this picture works better. Well, first I'm gonna make it smaller. My boys like to match. That's why I need a daughter, so I can match with her. Okay, so I'll move this picture out because it didn't work. So let's see if this picture will work. So that's why I always ask my customers to always send more pictures than what I need, because I don't want to have to keep, you know, bugging them like, oh, this picture don't work, this picture don't work. So, okay, so now I'm going to send it to the back. Okay. So this one's a little bit better. Let's crop it. See, he will just looks funny just like that. So let's. So I'm just gonna play with it. Let's see. Well, he'll just have to look funny. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna do it like this, crop it. All right, so now they're all done. Okay. So that's why you always want to make sure, because I think this looks funny, but for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna go ahead and just move on. So what I do now is, this is a whole sheet, okay? This 8.5 by 11. Oops. So what I'm gonna do now is I always offset it to have like this. Can y'all see? Hold on. So as you can see, it's like a little black. Hopefully y'all can see that. If not, I'll probably post a video in it and include this plug in it. So I always offset it just because I want it to look a little bit cooler. So what I do, offset, so I click on one letter and then I'm gonna do offset, which now it has a D. See right there? So I'm gonna offset all of these letters. Offset all these letters, okay? And I always move my picture down, because now you can pick what color you want as your background. So I just usually pick black. Okay. You could do black, whatever color you want to do, but I always do black. Now I put my picture back in the, see, like that. But now I have to group them. So what I do is I group the first D in that picture together, the A together, and now I'll do this D together, okay? But as you can see now, it's not straight, like not like straight. So now I'll just adjust it to whatever I want it to be straight. And then now I'm gonna group this all together. So when I move it, it will all move together. So this is my mug that I'm gonna make for Babe. See? Cute, cute, cute. So now I'm gonna send it to my mug press, but let me send it to my printer, and that is all I'm gonna do on camera today. So it's pretty cool. So you can make different titles. You can do graduation, you can do mom, you can do whatever title that you want to do, but I did the word dad, and I came out with the pictures. Some people like to put glitter on the back of it, which you can do that too. I have done that in the past. You go to Google, get like silver glitter backgrounds, and then you can make that as a background too. So it's pretty cute, but this is what I do. I save it, send it to my printer, and then press it on my mug press. But hopefully y'all learn something new. If not, oh, see right here, I see that the A didn't look right, so I probably gotta fix that right here. But y'all get the idea. If you have any more questions, go ahead and drop them below. But if not, I'll catch y'all at the next video. Thank y'all.